So what should we look for in a marketing manager? I know this is a question that a lot of people have had that can, quite frankly, be pretty frustrating to work through. Hey, it's Scott Beebe with Business on Purpose, and this is a question we want to make sure that we tackle. Hey, before we do, head on over to mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy. We've got an awesome 5 to 7 minute healthy business owner assessment. It'll actually give you a metric evaluation of the health of your business. Marketing and I honestly have a love-hate relationships. The results are powerful when the results exist, yet too often the results are more aligned with vanity than they are with actual growth. Marketers are, well, a little bit like business coaches, of which I'm one, and gypsies. That's right. Each profession has a pretty low bar of entry, and the results are often quantified and masked by generalities. Now, I can't speak for gypsies, I've never been one, but marketers and business coaches have a real opportunity to move the needle for businesses if the needle is well-defined and well-tracked. Now, our business coaching firm has been growing over the past few years as we work with business owners. About 3/4 of those are contractors or contractor-related industries. And so those business owners, particularly our niche is between 2 and 50 employees, and we help them build their systems, their process, and their purpose, leveraging our Business on Purpose roadmap, which if you're watching on YouTube, you can actually see behind me up there, in an effort to liberate business owners from chaos so that they can make time for what matters most. The majority of our business has grown through intentional word of mouth and direct referrals, much in the same way your business has grown. Our growth has not been haphazard, but it's also not really been open to the masses. And we realize that our mission could serve a wider audience if we only had a scalable way to share our value proposition with that audience. So enter the need for a marketer. Now, we define marketing as that activity within a business that tells the world, broadcasts the world, hey, we're here and this is the impact that we can have on your life. Here, try a sample. So that's sort of our verbal definition of what marketing is. Before I lay out the solution, I do want to define a challenge, sort of the elephant in the room when it comes to marketing. Marketers have a reputation for obsessing over minor vanity metrics and foregoing the more important numbers. We, personally as a business, have spent hundreds at least of hours, it could be thousands at this point, and tens of thousands of dollars, we have that tracked, working with marketers in the past. And to be honest, the primary return has been a volume of likes and views and impressions. That's all fine and good, but the primary return on your marketing investment should be the right leads that convert to sales opportunities, not just the views, the likes, the impressions, the clicks, that sort of thing. Be wary of the branding strategy, especially when you're a small business. Early on, branding comes through the excellence of your work in your work with clients and customers, not necessarily through the proficiency of your message to non-stakeholders. And so a lot of times people will try to get you to really dive into branding when you're a small business. Not saying it's necessarily a bad thing, but a lot of times it's too premature because you don't have the testimonials to pull through to help reinforce that brand over time. And a lot of times that brand is not leading to sales conversations, which ultimately is what we need marketing to do. Now, of course, you need a succinct and targeted message. You need clarity and consistency in that message. So early on, you can be the one to ensure your message is constant with a clear mission statement, maybe a simple branding guide like standardized colors, fonts, and logos, and as many testimonials as you can rake in. That's the name of the game early on. Get success stories and try to put numbers to those stories as much as you can. As those tools are built, you begin building marketing assets that a marketer down the road is able to leverage when the time is right. And so the time to invest in a marketing manager is the time that you need to scale your growth in a way that requires more than just word of mouth marketing. There are 3 things that you should have in place prior to recruiting a marketing manager. First, you must understand the marketing gap that exists in your business. What is it that the marketing manager will do that you or someone already on your team cannot currently do? We need to make sure that that's what's happening. Now, delegating is a responsible thing to do, but just make sure that that delegation is going to result in leads that you could not do yourself. That leads to a second thing, a written job role with clear and written key results. Resist the urge to search for a marketing role online to just copy and paste. Pause. Ask yourself this. If this marketer was successful for our business, what would she need to produce on a regular basis? When thinking through compensation, every dollar that you invest in a marketer and the budget for their role should return $3 to $4 in revenue. I want you to make sure you heard that correctly. Every dollar you invest in a marketer and the budget for their role should return $3 to $4 in revenue. Now, you'll need to do some calculation and then have an honest conversation with the marketer about why the compensation is structured as it is. You'll want this role to cash flow quickly. So see what you're going to be spending monthly on this role and ensure quick cash flow to that within the first few months. Finally, to prepare yourself for the recruitment, ensure that you have thought through your existing assets, your metrics, and your marketing efforts. These are invaluable experiences that will give momentum and runway to your new marketing manager. And as you go on the search for a marketing manager, sharpen your eye towards a few key elements. First, obsess over the key results. Obsess over the key results. Make sure that your marketing candidates understand that vanity metrics are just that. They're vanity. Your business is making this investment for one reason, and that's to generate leads that convert to sales opportunities. Everything else for now is a distraction. Second, ask your marketing candidates for past results in other marketing roles. What channels have they used? Have they seen success with? What strategies have worked in different environments that they've been in? Third, let your marketing candidates know that they will be required and 100% responsible to create and implement the marketing plan they write. Your marketing role is not a social media manager role, although managing social media will play a part. All appropriate channels of marketing will be expected to either be leveraged or dissolved, gotten rid of, based on the marketing plan they draft and hold to account. Finally, ask for that written marketing plan prior to hiring them. Now, I get it. There's going to be a lot of nuance that will be added once they're in. But generally, with the metrics you can give them now, allow them to come up with a plan beforehand and test their knowledge. Be very clear. You are hiring them to create the plan and them to implement the plan. You will be an advisor. You'll be an asset to leverage, but you will not be the marketer. And ultimately, the buck stops with that person to turn targeted leads into sales opportunities. Marketing has left a bad taste in the mouths of many business owners, but it does not have to. Marketing is a value add to a small business if a marketer is willing to do the hard work of generating targeted leads into valuable selling opportunities. Now, I don't know about gypsies, but marketers and business coaches can have a major impact on the world of small business if we can only resist the sugary urge of vanity metrics and target the more substantive and transformational work of actual sales opportunities. Again, make sure to go to mybusinessonpurpose.com/healthy to get a healthy metric assessment of your business.